You're watching CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown.
Hello, I'm Juan Fernandez. Here's a look at your top stories. Renewed pro-Palestinian protests and more arrests at UCLA today. The university is now making some changes for the week. KCAL News reporter Luz Delia Caballero is following the latest developments.
I'm Luz Delia Caballero, and we are at UCLA, where university officials have announced that all in-person classes have been canceled, which means all are remote, at least for the day. Behind me, you'll notice that there are barricades put up. Those metal barricades are lining where that pro-Palestinian encampment was just last week. And today, this morning, we received word that there were several dozen arrests on a university parking lot. And shortly after, a couple hours later, there was a march from Dodd Hall down Bruin Walk and to Bruin Plaza. If we go back just a little bit before protesters, students actually ended up storming Dodd Hall, we received word that protesters were also in Moore Hall and also in Haynes, which is just across the way from Royce Hall there. You see those two towers. That's Royce. This is Haynes right here. So we spoke to some of the students who were a part of the march. It was peaceful. It lasted about an hour, where folks marched from Dodd Hall down Bruin Walk and then ended up at Bruin Plaza. They tell us that they want their demands met, and their demands are divestment. They don't want the UC to be involved in any profiteering efforts that stem from the war. So they say that they are going to continue to be seen and heard here on campus until their demands are met, even if that means getting arrested. Coming up on KCAL News at 5, you'll hear more of their demands and why they say their efforts will pay off.
And at 4 also, a look at the latest protests on other campuses across Southern California. Advocates are calling for more safety on LA's public transit system after recent violent attacks. In a meeting today, the Los Angeles Urban Policy Roundtable is urging the Metro Board to establish roving security teams. The union representing LA Metro workers is also demanding immediate action, including armed security on board and felony charges for attackers. The Metro Board recently approved installing barriers to help protect drivers. All right, turning now to the weather. Calm conditions on this first Monday of May. What can we expect for the rest of the week? KCAL News meteorologist Olga Ospina has a look at your next weather. Olga.
Yeah, hi Juan, and we are starting the week with some sunshine, and temperatures are going to be warming up nicely. Current conditions right now in Long Beach, 75 degrees, so numbers are warming up. We even have some low 80s in Santa Clarita currently. 71 in Van Nuys. We have 74 in Lancaster. A little windy out there though. As we take a look at the Los Angeles area, downtown sitting at 68 degrees. For Orange County, we have some 70s, 76 in Yorba Linda, 73 in Anaheim. So we're feeling a good jump in numbers this afternoon. Upper 70s in San Bernardino, Moreno Valley, and San Jacinto at 77. As we take a look at Palm Springs, nearing 90 degrees. And here's a look at some highs this afternoon. Even some spots getting into the low 80s, as we've seen for some of our valleys and the Inland Empire. Here's a look at wind gusts. So things have improved from what we were seeing yesterday afternoon into the evening hours. That one trouble spot still through the I-5, looking at some gusty conditions, and we'll start to see those winds pick up once again as we head into late tonight and into early Tuesday. Here's a look at rain chances over the next 6 days. We are expecting to stay dry, and we're also expecting to get warm, even warmer than what we are feeling today. So we have this ridge of high pressure that's going to be moving in, bumping up those temperatures into the 80s, especially by the middle end of the week. We are going to remain rain-free over the extended period. Tomorrow, even warmer than today. Plenty of upper 70s from the Inland Empire into some of our valleys. Along the coastline, still mild in the 60s. Here's a check of the LAOC metro area as we head into the weekend. Mother's Day weekend looking fantastic. Mid 70s for the LA area. A little cooler as we head into next Monday. For the valleys, temperatures in the 80s already back by Wednesday. A little bit of a cool down by Thursday, and then once again those 80s return for the Inland Empire. We have 80s all the way from Wednesday into Sunday. So it is going to be a very warm week ahead. Our deserts also climbing into the 80s by midweek. Mountains, you will remain in the 60s, and for the beaches, mostly in the 60s, low 70s returning as we head towards Thursday. But overall, a pretty nice weather pattern setting up for the next several days. Juan.
Olga, thank you. All right, let's take you live to fashion's biggest night. It's taking over New York City. This is a live look from the Met Gala red carpet happening right now. The annual event is a fundraiser for the Metropolitan Museum of Art. This year's Met Gala is being co-chaired by Bad Bunny, Jennifer Lopez, Chris Hemsworth, and Zendaya. This year's theme is the Garden of Time. Boeing Starliner spacecraft is finally expected to launch tonight. The Starliner is set to head to space in about 4 hours from Florida. This will be Boeing's first flight to space with a crew on board. The mission was originally scheduled back in 2015, but has faced many technical setbacks since. If this mission is successful, it will be the second private firm to provide crew transport to and from the ISS along SpaceX. We will bring you the launch live when it happens right here on CBS News Los Angeles. This has been CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown. Thanks for joining us. I'm Juan Fernandez. We'll be back live at 4 right here on CBS News Los Angeles.